Hey there, beautiful people. Before we dive into today's topic, a topic that's about to get real, raw, and, well, let's just say backdoor specific, I need a quick moment of your time. Behind this podcast, there's a real person, me, fueled by way too much caffeine, questionable sleep habits, and an unwavering commitment to having honest conversations about things people are usually too embarrassed to talk about. So, if you appreciate what we do here, if you value these open, judgment-free discussions, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, drop a like, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. It costs you nothing but means the world to me and helps keep this podcast alive. All right, enough chit-chat, let's dive in. Welcome back to Salud al Día. Today, we're tackling a topic that gets whispered about in some corners, joked about in others, and Googled a lot. Yep, we're talking about anal sex hygiene for women. How to prepare, how to stay safe, and how to make the experience as smooth, literally and figuratively, as possible. Now listen, if this isn't your thing, no worries. You can hit pause and come back for our next episode. But if you've ever wondered, how do I prepare for anal sex properly? Or what are the do's and don'ts before, during and after? Stick around because we're about to break it all down. Let's start with a simple but super important truth. Your health comes first. This isn't about judgment, this isn't about taboos. This is about safety, hygiene, and making sure your experience is as enjoyable and pain-free as possible. Because when it comes to anal sex, preparation isn't just a suggestion, it's essential. First things first, pre-sex preparation. Hygiene is key here. The rectal area isn't naturally self-cleaning like the vagina, so some extra steps are necessary. If you've decided to have anal sex, ideally, you want to give yourself some time beforehand for preparation. Start with a gentle cleanse. A warm shower with unscented soap is your best friend. Focus on cleaning the external anal area, but avoid aggressively scrubbing. It's sensitive skin, not a dirty dish. Some people opt for an anal douche to clean internally, and this is important, it's not strictly necessary for everyone. If you do choose to douche, keep it gentle. Use lukewarm water, not soap, and definitely not anything scented. Over-douching can irritate the delicate lining of your rectum, and nobody wants that before showtime. Next, lubrication. I can't stress this enough. Lube is not optional, it's essential. The anus doesn't self-lubricate like the vagina, so using a high-quality lubricant is non-negotiable. Silicone-based lubes are often the best choice for anal sex because they're long-lasting and super slippery. If you're using condoms, and you absolutely should be for anal sex, make sure the lube you choose is condom-compatible. And hey, let's talk about condoms for a second. Even if you're in a monogamous relationship, anal sex carries a higher risk of transmitting infections, so condoms are your safety net. Let's talk about positions and relaxation. If you're tense or uncomfortable, it's going to hurt. Period. Start slow, communicate openly with your partner, and if at any point something feels wrong, stop. There's no rush. Anal sex isn't a race, it's a trust exercise. Okay, now let's talk about the golden rule of anal play. Never ever go from anal to vaginal sex without changing condoms or thoroughly washing up first. Seriously, I cannot emphasize this enough. The bacteria from your rectum have no business in your vagina. Ignoring this step is like sending an open invitation to urinary tract infections. And trust me, UTIs are not a party you want to attend. So, we've covered pre-sex prep, we've talked about during. Now let's talk about post-sex hygiene. Once the fun is over, it's time for some self-care. First, head to the bathroom. If you feel like you need to pass a bowel movement, go ahead. It's totally normal. Gently clean the anal area with warm water and mild unscented soap. Again, be gentle. No scrubbing like you're trying to remove a wine stain from a white carpet. Hydrate. Anal sex can sometimes leave you feeling dehydrated, especially if there was a lot of physical exertion involved. Drink some water, relax, and, this is key, listen to your body. If you notice any unusual bleeding, severe pain, or signs of infection like fever or foul-smelling discharge, don't wait, see a doctor. Now let's address a question that comes up a lot. How often is it safe to have anal sex? The answer varies from person to person, but the key is giving your body time to recover. If you're feeling soreness or discomfort, let things heal before jumping back in. And here's something important. Consent and communication are everything. If at any point you're uncomfortable, whether it's before, during or after, speak up. Your body, your rules. Anal sex should never feel pressured, rushed or painful beyond mild initial discomfort. Let's also normalize this. If anal sex isn't your thing, that's perfectly fine. There's no rule book saying you have to try everything. But if it is something you're interested in, preparation, communication and hygiene are your holy trinity. Before we wrap up, let me say this. There's no shame in taking care of yourself, whether it's prepping for anal sex, asking your partner to slow down, or saying no entirely. It's your body, and you deserve respect, comfort and safety. All right, my friends, that's our deep dive, pun fully intended, into proper hygiene for anal sex. If this episode made you laugh, think or learn something new, please hit that subscribe button, leave a review and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Behind every like and share, there's a real person, me, who genuinely appreciates your support. This is Salud al Día, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay safe, stay informed, and most importantly, stay confident. This podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider with any questions or concerns about your health.